No, we don't talk about the Kraken.
We talk about the Kraken.
We don't talk about the Kraken.
It's like a Dracolich, but the Kraken.
Bartalisk, the horrible glass squid.
You ever heard of a sea lich? It's like a sea witch, but worse. What's up, y'all? So...
Boat times.
Previously on the key. See here.
We didn't die.
You didn't die.
Didn't die-ish.
After retrieving
Tis but a
the
flesh
bone
wound.
box from the Hollow Fort and choosing not to give it to Barry, you guys sent it to Eastwatch with Callahan and Rory. And then Callahan secured you guys a ship called the Sea Serpent and told you it was leaving in the morning, but if you can get there and stow away on it until then, you'll be good to go. You hung out at the Chest of Tortoise for a little while, and then decided to leave in a couple pairs. Moving through the city, pair group number 1 was Riker and Augustina. They ran into Augustina's family in their journey through the city, had a lovely little conversation, and then proceeded on their way in the search of the Scourge. Group number 2 was Kari, Freddy, and Mare.
Yep.
Y'all managed to maneuver through the city a bit more stealthily than previous to.
And yet.
And yet, one group was spotted, another group was followed, and then an attack ensued in the middle of the poor district of Harboring, in which the Fang ambushed you with a few arrows and a lot of fireballs.
So many.
In the fray that ensued, Augustine.
You died? Did I?
But did you die? Yes, I did.
Another adventuring party called the Forgotten Ones that was met while you guys were staying at Eastwatch were nearby, and at Valisfar's behest was informed that y'all were in need. So they rushed into the city and managed to provide aid in the defeating of the famed assassins. A Reservify was attempted to be cast on Augustina. It did not work, however, due to other magics, she is still with us.
Wild magic.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about. This is... She's just... It's magical. How is she back?
Augustina's just magic.
Augustina is magic incarnate.
Bad.
No, you're the big guy.
No. I would prefer.
I am yin yang.
You managed to
the BBGG.
get yourself unnoticed to the Sea Serpent, getting yourselves on board, meeting the crew with the Captain Niles at the helm. You did meet the other members of the ship, which included Captain Niles, the first mate Quintus, and then there were a few others.
So many people.
You
Can't forget the twins.
Yes, there were the Eye Twins, Ira and Iris. There's the Navigator Clark. There was the Quartermaster, One Eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's, Lookout and Cyrus and Cloud. You guys were given a space to set up your living space at the bottom of the ship, next to storage and sort of a holding cell / brig. A long rest was had, and in the morning you awoke to find that you guys were floating in the middle of Far Over Sea, heading towards Cognispire, surrounded by clear blue waters.
We're floating on a boat in the sea.
Right?
Nope.
You just got Joned off the boat in the middle of the night.
You find yourself upon a raft.
We're the scene from The Hobbit where everyone's in barrels just floating.
You find yourself hanging on to Augustina because satyrs apparently float.
It's my world, man. Exactly.
And so with that, you guys are now, it is morning of your first day of travel in what will be essentially a 2-week endeavor, given fair weather and happy voyage to Cognispire, the magical arcane city. What would you like to do?
Well, first, I actually need Garrett to come to the fight because, as I mentioned last time, there was a clock. There is indeed a clock hanging off the chest.
That's cool.
Kari, since Kari stayed up all night on watch, she has a level of exhaustion and is now going to go sleep that shit off.
I think I was going to find someplace on that which will be out of the way and search for finding those and other people moving.
Toss you my coat. To work on. Yeah. I think Freddie would make sure that Mayor's got a bucket tucked in somewhere.
That is fair. I forgot to mention that. Mayor currently is at the sometimes at the bottom, sometimes at the top of the ship, whichever feels best. But Mayor is not enjoying her time. He doesn't like these first few days of traveling.
I was gonna just, make sure she's okay and then find, what needs to get done. What busy work can I do?
Rocking yourself soothing back and forth, back and forth.
I don't think Mayor has anything to say to you.
Mayor's surprisingly quiet.
He tries to say something and goes, no.
Nope.
Parker helps with cook.
We turned this boat into a cruise liner.
It's the Baratier from One Piece. He's gonna become Sanji, but more buff.
He wants to start his own restaurant or street or like a small restaurant.
So Riker, you go meet up with Cyrus, who is a human man with shaggy brown hair that he tries to keep in a fairly controlled manner. He's one of the deckhands who is also just sort of assigned to make food, and so you can meet with him and sort of go over the food options here. They aren't great, but
We'll see about that.
maybe you can figure some things out. Okay. So, if you all head out on your first day of your voyage, or some of you will be coming, please get into the castle.
I offer his tribute.
Okay.
It's the cool glass yeet dice, so hopefully it's nice,
Go.
clear weather, right? Just like the dice. It's just the number itself, right?
Yeah, it's the number.
That's an ocho.
8.
You see a large tentacle.
Eight. No, I don't know. It's a knot.
But it's the most symmetrical of individual numbers.
It is.
Whoa.
First day. Set off. Clear skies ahead of you. The wind picks up a little bit, and so the sea begins to rock a little more, much to Mary's demise.
Sorry, Mayor.
But
So soothing.
Kari's just in a hammock.
it is a clear day. Going blue.
Cool. We did it.
You survived. Congratulations.
We're
More days.
we are all so tense.
So,
I rolled
What-
8.
Once Kari's rested up and not exhausted, she's gonna spend some time up with Lookout, and her first time at sea.
yeah.
So she wants to see what there is to see, even though it's probably lots of blue waters, but maybe she'll spot dolphins and other critters.
As you sort of climb up to Lookout, who is a he's a bald halfling, but he generally likes to keep like a hood up as he sort of climb up into the crow's nest up top and realize that this is like almost like a literal nest. Like that just sort of lives up here.
Fair.
And so he sort of has, at this point, has like his blankets and his whole little thing set up. There's like a little bit of cover, but not much. This is just sort of like where Lookout just lives. He sort of crawls there and just kind of like gives you a look.
And Kari's not gonna like engage in a whole lot of chit chat, just making sure it's okay for her to be up there, and then she's just gonna perch and, you know, watch for coolness, all the enjoying the fact that, you know, she's out on the ocean. And then when it comes time for, you know, dinner and everything, she'll go back down and not really join the group, but it's not like she's avoiding anyone, just still processing through everything that happened.
Yeah, I think I found one eye and got any tasks, busy work. I don't want to sit still. I just want to keep busy.
Yep.
Work. You know, open boxes, move crates, scrub decks.
Yeah. I mean, right now, the first part of the journey, there's not a whole lot of like extra things right now it's going through and making sure that everything is squared away, packed down, good to go, clear weather, so that's nice. But there are plenty of smaller tasks that you can be set to, given your history at sea.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Ray just doesn't want to sit still
Yeah.
or think about anything or interact with anyone. He just wants to be busy.
there are plenty of little tasks that can be done to sort of keep yourself busy. So, and one is more than happy to make sure that you are definitely kept busy. If you're willing to volunteer to do that, more than happy to keep you. Sometimes that's just me sitting there and counting through things and taking inventories of things that you probably necessarily there. But hey,
You know,
double check if you want to be busy.
we'll count through that barrel a fifth time. It's fine.
Yeah. So,
Ray's not ready.
sort of the whole time that you're up there with one eye, or I'm sorry, Lookout, doesn't say anything. He just sort of says.
Cool.
But, Ray is clear. Ray is good.
I will just take over how I'm on board, specifically out of our people.
With Augustina, if you're paying attention to her, like when just her by herself, she still has this very sort of like withdrawn, but when people come around, it's like she just turns on like, hi, how are you doing? Just that type of thing.
The group, for the most part, those about the cast are generally unbothered by y'all. Every once in a while, y'all may, you know, be bold to move or get out the way or something as you're inhibiting their ability to work. But generally, they leave you all alone unless you go to seek them out. They're content with their tasks, and you guys were looked as passengers, essentially. So, for the most part, they leave you alone throughout the day. As evening comes, food is had. Sort of the rotational shift begins as, at this point, Captain Niles retires, and the Christian Apprentice will sort of take over. Yeah, and that's it. And I was like, I'm done. So Apprentice is the new captain. Congratulations for the promotion. One Eye is the new first mate.
Not gonna do it trial by combat.
Aww.
They had that before you got there. This was pre-planned already.
Gotcha.
You missed the festivities.
It's been counting down the days until he's retired.
Yeah. They're actually about to do a barrel at sea. Now I was just gonna be like, I'm done.
Do a flip! Do a flip! Climb up to the mast! Do a flip!
He's gonna go up and just sort of like throw one eye off and just not one eye look out and just sort of hang out. Now this is the new lookout. Full rotation. So
Change places!
Oh my god.
night comes. You guys are welcome to go to sleep.
I'm gonna spend time on the deck. Right there, because I have a laser.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang out and look at the nightness
Yeah.
for a while before I go to
It
bed.
is a clear sky. It is a bright sky with no other lights about. It is very, very beautiful.
Fucked up
Been
water.
out in the ocean. Night isn't
That is so cool.
so cool.
So,
As they are destroying the ship with
when Kari finally comes to bed, waiting for everybody else to go to sleep, she's gonna find her, I guess, her hammock, and just go around and kind of check on everybody, make sure everybody's safe and sleeping well, where she curls up.
Check on Mare and go to bed.
So do you all intend to sleep in the bottom of the ship? Or
Which would be here, right?
sleep?
This is our zone.
Yep.
Safety.
I mean, unless I would want to remain out of it, I don't see anything.
imagine.
I don't know if you
want
want
to.
to just sleep up on the deck or.
No, I want to make sure I know everybody else.
Well,
Make sure Mare hasn't vomited and drowned herself. Man, that was dark. I'm so sorry, Lauren.
how kind of you to look after me.
Yeah, right.
You're so caring.
What? I didn't-
Dexterity save.
Evasion. You good.
Except for Mare.
Not good.
Vile.
The end of your
Vile.
first day comes. Night passes.
You right.
Morning comes. Now, for those of you in the bottom of the ship, it's hard to really tell necessarily where the passage of time, as there is no daylight that really can permeate down there very well. But you are aware by sort of the stirring that you hear as the crew begins to get up and move on the deck above you that you think will be right? Anyone for a second day?
Kari's gonna practice her acrobatics through the rigging and everything.
Okay.
Just make sure
Yeah.
not to pull on that one. It's bad things.
Yeah, go ahead and make an acrobatics check if you want something.
All right, I'm gonna use the brand new die.
Is that like a special birthday die with a special?
It wasn't
Stand.
intended for a birthday, but its arrival was
It-
most fortuitous.
it turned
It's
out that way.
Kickstarter. Just acrobatics. That would be a 12.
Well, I warned her because I was up on deck. So,
Right.
who has potions left?
Oh, I could fall off the top of that thing and probably not die.
That would be good.
Flying squirrel monk.
Which mask do you believe that you were in?
To be perfectly honest, I imagine that Kari was like acrobaticing from one to the other.
Like trying to clear that?
Like knowing, not a perfect example because there's no ropes or anything on this particular model.
Yeah.
But knowing actual old sail ships would have ropes going.
There's rigging everywhere. Yeah.
So yeah, she would basically be sliding from one to the other, climbing up, sliding from one to the other, just being Spider Monkey.
Okay. As you are spider monkeying your way, I would like somebody, just for the fun of this, somebody roll a d20 for the day.
Oh, I'll do it.
Do it again?
I'll do it again unless somebody else wants to.
Go for it. Go for it.
All right, we'll do this one. That's a 12.
Wow.
It matches the thing you got. Woo! That's good, right?
ominous. It's either really good or really
I
bad.
liked 8.
Yeah.
8 was good.
The thing changes every day.
But he's got a whole like spreadsheet of like, all right, this is day 1. Here's all their options. Here's day 2. They're different, and it just keeps.
Take one down.
You said a 12, right?
I don't like the way he said that. I don't like the way he
You
said
add them
that.
together and you get a 3.
So
You divide it by
yesterday-
2, you get
yesterday
6.
As there was clear weather and the winds had begun to slowly grow, this seems that the winds have gotten stronger this day.
Oh, we're moving
Which is
faster.
really funny. So
Whee!
as you go and are attempting to leap from one rope to the other, the ship rocks a little bit, but your trajectory sort of moves.
Stays.
So, I would like you to make a dexterity save. This is to see if you stay on the ship or if you go over the side of the ship.
Okay.
I rolled to see how the ship moved, and it's not positive. I rolled a 5.
Not positive.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Wait, you said dex saving throw?
Yes, dex.
So that plus 7, so
Okay,
modified
yeah,
20.
So you managed to sort of hit the deck and like duck and roll sort of out of it, but it's not mainly as graceful as you would like. It is. You would take 10 points of falling damage.
I would if I weren't a monk with slow fall.
Yes. So you kind of sort of like, oh yeah, no, that was totally intentional. Yep. We're good.
I told you not to pull on that rope.
I missed the rope. That was the problem.
But as the just see that the sea is beginning to sort of move and the winds are blowing, not favorably, more on the side of the ship, sort of pushing beside us. So because of that, now begins to fear a little more, hoping to get a little less aggression against the side of the ship and steer. It will veer you slightly off course, but it's better than potentially flooding or half out of shape if the waves were to increase any further.
That is advantageous. Capsizing down.
That's not be very bad. The waves don't seem that bad, like they could happen now, but you never know. If it were to increase. So,
Car's gonna set up a little like rope swing type thing to where as the ship's rocking back and forth, she's doing the little pendulum thing.
any other activities for the day?
It's pretty stormy.
Try to think of nothing else.
It's not full storm, but it's definitely like there's a good solid wind kicking up at this
Do do
point.
do 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 do.
Yeah,
Do, do,
pretty much.
do.
Guys, begin to play performance checks from both of you. Let's see how this goes.
I'm gonna stop whatever I'm doing and pay attention.
Car's Cirque du Soleil through the rope to the music.
That's why you fell. You got distracted by the sweet jam.
Right?
16. To no one's surprise, Augustina is a great performer. To
Not-
some people's surprise, so is Riker.
He's very much playing off what Riker is doing. She's not like trying. She's just trying to harmonize with him.
I can imagine everybody and like, we don't have armor or nothing on. We're all just relaxing and like, Caribbean
don't?
cruise style.
Right. No armor.
No, I mean I know, but
Yeah.
I mean, Augustina
I want to
probably-
pretend it's like we're on a cruise vacation. Things will be fine.
Yeah. Car didn't have
Augustina's
armor.
probably like as the music is picked up and that kind of stuff, like just sort of like
Fix
go
that.
go with it. And so she's trying to get other people to dance. It's just a natural part of the rhythm for her because it adds
I just a little hoof
Roll
feet on the
persuasion for
deck.
me.
Just
Yeah.
Because you're just here.
Persuade me.
Riker adapts and adds that into.
Then it worked.
Total of 47.
All right.
All that.
So with whatever mop or whatever, and
So with that, the lively music, the spirit of the crew seems to at least get a little lighter, despite the increase in the storm weather.
So nice.
And it is like, despite the wind, it is still like a very nice day. The sun is still out full.
doesn't look like yesterday.
No,
That's what yeah.
no, it does not. If anything, it looks almost a little bit like today. A few lesser clouds. It's a bit warmer than it is.
Hey.
It's not setting a high bar, but alright.
Right, yeah. As you guys continue on in a fairly sort of we'll continue on to the next day. Nobody else has anything to do for today.
Kari's gonna continue as people go to bed,
Eventually we need
Just
to have conversation.
checking on everybody and
Damn it.
maybe get a cold rag for Mare and making sure, Freddy's got a drink nearby in case he needs it.
I mean,
Helping Riker restock his whatever food supplies he spent on the day.
Riker's just trying to use it. So it doesn't go bad.
Augustine's like, if she hears Augustine like mumbling about fabrics or threads or anything, just, find a way to go find what she can. Just being that background, like, helper person.
At whatever point that I see her crew's staff, he opens it up. Like, sure. And they will also find little flowers embroidered in random places on their clothes.
Okay.
now I gotta take my coat and put like a little flower thing on the collar.
Ray would have.
Oh. Brenda had this planned.
Ray would have Peter and Velvet Ireland.
That's so cute.
I'll put it under this note.
So, as the next day progresses, I guess what we for the previous day.
I'll do this one more. Or John's got to go.
You rolled it.
You rolled it.
I know what you call it.
No, you rolled it.
You rolled
Go ahead.
15.
What? 15. Okay. Right,
Bad,
bad.
like I said.
Cedar and bells of Ireland. Both the flowers of those plants.
If
For
this
you, it'd
if
probably
they're spraying
just
this
like
as dragon turtle on us.
The what?
yes.
Okay. Talking in voices. ADD, brain dumb.
At this point, the waves seem to die throughout the night.
Damn. Go crazy on me.
As the morning comes, the winds are still present. Not quite as strong, but you do see that there does seem to be some clouds forming off distance.
Was there a blood moon? Did everything in Hyrule respawn?
But there are
last night.
Oh shit.
At least Riker had a really good dream about it.
Kari's gonna try and talk to some of the crew about setting up like a little, with any spare ropes that they'll let her play with. Basically, like a little rope course between the masts that she can use to keep up her training.
Don't piss off the captain.
No, that was an asking. It was an asking of just.
The problem with having the extra ropes is they're kind of getting in the way of the ropes that need them to do the things that we have the ropes to do. So, like, I guess if you want to run out, that's the ropes that we have. previous couple attempts was amazing, but like, you know, if you want to try, maybe just don't wreck yourself or something, but like don't suggest bringing any other ropes, but like sometimes you gotta pull the sails, if you want to run up the ropes and then like pull the sails up, you can do that if you want to try, you know, stuff like that.
Kara's gonna continue her ridiculousness.
Okay.
Do we have, like, ye old fantasy life preservers? Like water wings, nothing? Full noodles?
No, this is the, oh, you've got to swim well, okay. Well, that's the best way to swim is sort of get in the bottom, so it's doing these
Yeah. Well, I tried.
If you go
Don't fall in.
stream, we throw a rope to you, hopefully you get it.
I like how that conversation was like half out of character, half in character. It just kind of turned into mud.
Question. Bamboo float is about all those spots.
Does bamboo float?
So if we were to make like already a life preserver out of bamboo lashing together, put a life jacket or a life
It can float for long periods of time because they are lighter than water. Yes.
Where are you getting this bamboo from?
I have no idea. Question. You have to find out if something even floats before you actually.
Is someone on the crew a druid that can spawn in some bamboo plants?
Also, a valid question too would be, where would Riker have experienced bamboo?
You know what? There's bamboo in this city. People plant this stuff. So
I don't think the bamboo growing in
Yeah, he also
the
lived in
hills
the-
and mountains where you were living.
He lived in the city capital. People say he's not a plague.
raiders and
Man, I'm good for you. Just gotta justify it somehow. So throughout the day, the storms do seem to be getting slowly closer, and then by the time evening hits, there is a not necessarily like heavy storms, but it does begin to rain.
Oh, before we get to eating, we had stuff on the Tuesday.
Sure. What are you trying to do?
Oh, fine. That is. Interesting. A little bit, like 3 days.
Frankly, I kind of wanted to have conversations almost immediately, but we're missing
I
a
know.
player.
I know, but.
I love you, Lauren.
Parker's gonna go up.
Get better
to
soon.
Augustine while she's working. And just stand there for a little while. Axe. Again, like, oh, he's not here to talk until after I work.
You sure?
Give us some talk about me.
Augustine on caffeine. Sweet whimsical guy.
I thought that was her default state.
Why?
I feel like it
a
was
much
an
bigger
insult.
place than you know.
Yeah.
Anywhere else. Probably. Libraries and books. Maybe back to 19. Is that the only reason?
Oh.
That's a cool trick. It's really cool.
Just a very kind smile. Like no got you or anything else like that.
Well, that is super cool. Yeah, no, I'm still cognizant because I've been there before. That's really cool.
I'm hoping this conversation is going on completely in Sylvan.
Yep.
Walk by just like.
Augustina probably isn't. She's just like, we speak common. We don't speak Sylvan. We speak common here.
Riker's not said anything other than that just yet.
Yeah, just because I'm surprised that hasn't come up before that you speak Sylvan. Yes.
Pours more coffee. With comments.
Physical object. Unstoppable force.
Yes, they are a family.
Do that.
I do indeed. Yes.
Finish it.
Yes, I'm very proud of that. I have a family. I'm a mother and a father like most people. And yeah, safe. Safe. Because I haven't been there before. Appreciate that. It was a really nice compliment. That you do not feel like I go aimlessly. That's very sweet of you to say that.
Just gets better the longer this goes on.
Increases.
What
No, my family. You spoke Sylvan with my family. We're
what?
nothing. Yeah, no, my family. So, yep, and yes, my family and Cotton Spire. Just go to Cotton Spire because it seems cool.
Yeah, it is what you want.
We were going to the Feywild. They were going to the Feywild, and I'm going to Cotton Spire. Because it seems really cool, so I wanted to go to Cotton Spire. You're sure you don't have any good things you need me to do for me? Like, you get shot a lot. I know a lot of that's because of me too, which I really appreciate. You do a lot to help keep me alive, and I appreciate that.
That was the pin drop.
Right. Feeling there's something. I'm not really going to I'm guessing.
You think probably you scared of.
What happened?
A lot of fire. Oh, a lot of
Gray didn't use his ice sword.
There's a lot of fire. And got into a fight. Luckily, everybody survived.
Inside check? What am I not being told?
We can roll an insight check. Like you said, you feel that she's probably hiding something.
The way everyone reacted leads me to believe that misunderstanding happened. People standing right, but the other you that wasn't laying back around the tree, everybody else standing around the other you that wasn't you, freaking out a little. But I saw that you clean. That didn't make sense. Now to me, it made perfect sense. It was something bad happened. But no, it's not action. That's natural. So I'm guessing something unnatural that happened. I'm not quite natural.
No, most.
Making sure that not a lot of people why did you
how to make it go the way that I want it to, and sometimes I can feel that it doesn't. And then, like, just other things happen sometimes. Sometimes I can catch it before it even happens. But sometimes it just... Well, it's a little bit different. Died so many times and the attack bring me back or hit me something and
I'm not much sure. I'm not. Here's my thing. But price. Very good information.
They're just having a rough time.
I think you could say that every single one of us, the others are, and if you take anyone very cool, then the majority of that. I mean, the majority is around all of us. So, lighthearted, well-rounded. Almost. Mine.
you know, good music. And it was really nice to everybody and we had to teach each other a lot. It was all well, like, I don't really do a lot. Like, beyond just the...
That's all for.
I can do this too.
Don't say. Yeah, but don't say it. You have a
Don't
big
sell yourself
person.
out.
About this point is when the rain starts.
The equivalent of English. Yeah.
Next.
It's good. We have this very long, like, that's really the best thing to
You say the
know.
rain is coming in?
Yeah, that's when the rain started.
Ah, shit. Can I have my coat back? I don't want to get soaked. What are y'all doing? Good stuff.
He's doing good. Fun talk.
This is so good. Oh, the whole circle. Yes.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Big hug. Kiss on the cheek. Thank you.
Of course.
Go back. You're the best.
Oh, you are.
I know you're the best.
I thought you might start with- Let's settle in.
At this point, you hear Captain Miles sort of begin to yell out different commands to the crew to batten things down as the first wave is.
With them. With whatever rigging related to sail up.
Kari will
Get down from there.
stay up, Spider Monkey helping out where she can.
Fucking shit. Don't fall in.
Hear all the sails, hear all the portholes. Pretty much at this point, everyone sort of is batting themselves down. You see, look out, takes a rope and just sort of takes an ass and just things out there.
Ties himself to the mast.
100%.
Okay, cool.
Lookout lives right here
At all times.
and is currently just tying himself.
Whoever's next, he does these.
Look out, look out!
Augustina, like, I feel like Riker's shuffling Augustina, and she's like, I could always do a lookout thing. It's too cool. Are you sure we have to go under?
Bravery and madness, it is truly a fine line.
So, as
Sing an Elvish song and start.
once everything is secure, it seems like the crew begins their normal rotation. Their ship is a little uneasy, but it seems like those who are supposed to be sleeping right now on the crew are doing their best to sleep. You all can sleep as well as you would like. It does rocking with you all being sort of in the bottom, so they get a little bit of the extreme at times. And sometimes it's you almost seem to operate as like the anchor. It's the top part seems to be that you guys don't lose them. So depending on where the waves are hitting the ship, it depends if you guys are stable or if you guys are swinging a little bit as the top goes down.
And that's been on the water.
Or rock to sleep, and you are rocking right away.
I mean,
Cool.
he has to. He's a large man.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to sleep on the ground myself or
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can rig up. You guys could have rigged up some like hammocks and stuff, and that's sort of most of the crew tends to sleep on this little middle deck. They have a lot of hammocks that they will set up and take down. There's space allows them in between places. But seeing that, you guys can set up your own little base down below. That the storm continues on through the night, but the next day does come. Would you like to roll from it?
Sure. That is a 12.
Well,
We got one of those before.
so now roll the d4.
Oh no. You can't pick up the D4.
Try harder. You can do it. I believe in you.
That's a 2.
2.
Dose. There are 2 dragon turtles.
As the storm sort of continues,
Double crack.
it continues on for good portion of the morning, and then it eventually does seem to separate. And what at parts were heavy storms, what started off as a light rain became heavy storms, and is now at this point sort of just becoming a light rain. Yeah. But the rain persists. It is at times something more than a mist, and sometimes it's heavy enough just to be a nuisance, but it does not seem to be strong enough to inhibit any more travel. You are able to push on and continue through the journey.
Need to roll better. Poor Mare.
I mean, in some ways it just explains.
I know, it really does.
It
but at
helps
the same
for the
time-
narrative side of Lauren not being here.
At the same time,
But also,
I
the
feel-
infinite barf.
Yeah, Mary's just not.
Because we've established this as yeah. Yeah.
Camping a little while back, and actually I was recommending going to
Mm. Mm.
Here, it's the Mare bucket.
I'm just picturing that voice. Giant.
It's about 3/4 full by now.
Fat white man sound coming out of the air.
Oh.
Lauren, how complimentary it is for you.
That's the Mare bucket.
She's not here.
That's true. She's
I'm not
not.
gonna picture Lauren throwing up.
Yeah,
Don't do that to me. Why would you say that?
Lauren has something of a sore throat. However, at this point, she's dying.
I mostly say that into the camera because, you know, the assumption is she'll watch it later.
Okay. So, as the day does progress, the rain will slowly get less and less intense. By the time evening comes, it is mostly past. There's still clouds throughout the sky, but the rain itself seems to have taken on your journey for the day, and it's fairly smooth sailing for this what is now 4th day of travel. You did lose a little bit of time with the winds and stronger rains throughout the night, but it helped make it up with a little bit of fair weather.
I guess you're just going back to the coffee, especially with me.
Avoiding the Mare barrel downstairs.
Go,
Stay
Yeah.
upstairs.
go get her a fresh bucket. Get her some water and some, was it limes for scurvy? You know, it'll be okay.
Kari's gonna keep on spider monkeying. Maybe hang out with Lookout just a little bit. And then we doesn't say much.
Don't say anything. But yeah.
Yeah. Kari's just enjoying the lack of expectations.
And it is nice, especially the higher up we get on the mast.
I guess at some point, we'll get the ice sword out and be up there practicing at some point in the day if there's not much that I need help with.
Yeah.
I wanna try and like make frost in the air as I'm practicing with it. It's because I think it'll be rad visual. There's a cut, but it's like a split.
So as you cut the rain around you sort of
Dude.
as just sort of lightly raining.
At that point, like, Kari will
shit, that-
swing over to the other mast and just be like Peter Panning it at the edge, just watching. Like,
Shit, I could have used this to put the fires out. Son of a bitch.
It's okay, we all survived.
Yeah, that's totally.
Kari will swing down at one point.
Yeah, I got to ask you about that light like that.
It was your wild. It was my wild magic.
Yeah. You say that.
I would tell. It's my wild magic.
You can argue. You've killed Cory.
I'm good. That one caught me off guard.
Mare, was that you?
Was not ready for that.
then again, later we need to all have considerations, I think, yes. Right?
Kari starts backing up to the other
I don't
woman.
know, but, like, you're right, we do need Barry. I thought Barry was a nice person. Turns out, maybe not.
Barry's trash.
Nail, head. You hit it.
But yeah, that's we.
Actually, that would be one thing, but we just...
I don't know if there's much more to talk about that subject. You know, Barry seems terrible, but
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to talk more about what happened, Barry.
There's other topics, but what time in the day is it?
Like your brother?
I go back to practicing with my sword.
I'll tell you what,
That is a straight up.
group meeting tonight. It's super cool. I like that.
Wait, hold on. The super cool glowy sword that... My ice sword? Okay, okay. I mean, I've been keeping it on my person the whole time, even though I didn't say that to the dungeon master.
I imagine.
Yeah. Like, I've had, like, not my coat while she was fixing it, but I had my knives and my sword. But, like, all my other shit, no, I don't need it right now. It's boat
It's
times!
definitely not a pirate ship, but two weapons, you know?
Whoa, yeah.
Sniper always has.
It's definitely not a pirate ship.
I legitimately, when you said that, I was like, wait, what? Like, in my head, I legitimately got, like, what is he talking about? What do you mean? That shows you where my expectations are.
Kari immediately starts looking for black flags.
This whole time.
Ray's gonna go to the captain. Wait a minute. This isn't a pirate ship? No.
Dad, God.
Mutiny! It is now.
You're
Hey,
honest sailors? What is this?
I am the captain now. I've never seen that movie, but
I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
this.
I am the captain now.
Alright, cool.
Well, we jump to the evening at the important day.
You scrub the decks now. You have to be on the opposite end of the boat.
Look out for the captain. He's afraid of me, so he stays up there.
He's like this super powerful magic boy. He's got like a circlet that he uses to control all the other people.
These are the conversations we have over dinner when we're trying to
Man.
Yes. Cannon.
Kanan? We do. Are there rock formations nearby, and can we bribe the Capitan?
Currently, no. So it is open sea.
Damn. No targets.
There are no.
Darn. We need something to shoot at, otherwise it's not as much fun. So I guess question though, like with the way you've got the boat stuff laid out, is it only the two cannons?
There are two others on the other side that I didn't use.
Okay.
So there are 4 cannons.
Because I'm looking at the ports and there's like multiple ones, but there's
Yeah.
only like, so I didn't know if it was.
You never know where it's coming from.
Man, my brain went like 4 directions.
But yeah, so there are mirroring cannons on the other side.
Cool.
We didn't have enough miniatures for it.
That is okay. That's where the imagination comes in. I didn't mean that to be funny, but I'll take it.
Given the shortness of the journey, it's only 2 weeks away.
Darn it. I don't know why, but we won it.
Razor King.
Those are the arcane cannons.
That would be cool. It literally imagine this.
Actually, would be kind of
So,
cool.
skipping ahead to the evening. Then?
Behold, the frost brand, the mighty glowing icy sword. Why do you need it so bad?
Let it turn on.
What?
If you're not holding it, what do you have?
I mean,
To use it, like to get like the fire resistance properties and everything else.
To keep the blade super cold.
what do you want me to do with
I
it?
need that blade to be cold.
So if I just like put the sword down, would it remain cold? If I activated the magic of cold?
It would need to be in your hand to fully.
I mean,
Riker gives you barrel,
okay.
the liquid inside.
Hmm.
Just go to that, and don't stop.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity,
What?
couldn't you have used that to put out the flames in the houses the other day?
I have come to this realization. Thank you for pointing it out.
A lot of people could have made a lot of different decisions that would have stopped things from happening. The first one would have been you not stealing a dagger in the first place. But sure, we'll point out the fact that he didn't.
I mean, I could have. If things had been different to Cecile, I wouldn't have been here in the first place.
There's elements of blame that's there for what happened with the fire.
Yes.
And we can try to go ahead and throw someone on the bus. The fact of the matter is we don't make it.
What's a bus?
It's like this cat creature I heard of.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Long cat. How long do I need to do this?
What was it again?
Pretty cold.
I mean, the sword's very cold.
I know.
Yeah.
How does ice cream physics?
Not quite. Kind of.
Now things are in the wrong hand.
I mean, the weapon's cold enough to essentially give you like Loki frostbite when you touch it. So
Would that
When
happen?
Riker feels like it, like
If I'm holding and wielding the sword and I touch the blade, would it do that to me?
no, you can't do it.
Okay, that's what I figured. Like,
frosting on the inside is like icy.
Yeah.
Are they gonna take it? It's giant mugs. Or
oh, see, you could have motivated me by telling me your plan. Cheat.
they
The
would have been surprised.
The surprise is beautiful, like your face. Thank you.
And it's the rest of the best beer that he bought. There's some spices, some sugars, some lemons, yes.
Did you just like margarita us?
No.
No.
Not tequila.
It's his own
Riker
creation.
doesn't
He
drink
names it.
tequila. It's bad stuff.
Okay, so more of a sangria. I got it.
Yeah, something like that.
At some point, Riker drinks tequila, other people's clothes fall off.
As do their heads.
Because he cuts it off with their body.
And their body as well. I knew a guy once. I drank tequila with him once. I didn't know about that. No one did.
Tequila makes your arms.
Is this a Jonathan story?
No.
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 I just wanted to be clear.
That's right, right?
Clarity is important.
Third is very important.
Riker came to his senses after drinking.
I mean, shit.
Drinking tequila makes you happy.
Shit, I can drink whatever I can find.
I believe that depending on tequila.
This is good. So,
I'm glad we I'll go.
you nap. You are green.
Or
Sad.
drink a lot.
No, it would be a waste. Okay, that's good. Again.
Hopefully, find out what cause. Or somebody in touch with us.
Oh, did I forget which one of the forgotten? Someone sent a message. They said, or they could do this.
They could.
So I would imagine that is something we could expect for the future information.
Potentially.
I expected Riker. Wow, Rory, not Riker. You are him. But between Rory and Callahan and all of them, Dimble, somebody will find a way to keep us informed of what is going on. Not worried about that. More so, what is the box? What is inside? That is the bigger concern. Also, I checked for if any one of the crew is paying attention to us. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I picked this one, so let's roll. That's garbage. That's a 5. And my perception is 0. Yup, it's a 0. I don't know shit. This is... Damn, this is good.
One thing we know for sure. Between the Cogs and the Ravens, that box isn't going anywhere anytime soon. A little concerned as to what the investigation of it will lead to, but
He is so charming. I was being facetious.
Alright, to be honest with you,
I mean, when Rowan and I split up, he was telling me of jobs from a charming fiend, and that is when the gang war was starting between the Shadow Cloaks and the Fang. So.
Sorry.
Thank you. I wanted to fix that.
I feel like there would be a lot of fun though. In the right environment.
In the right environment, I'm sure they are. He was always angry though. He was, ever since I known him, Rowan was an angry person. All of us, we all had problems. My parents, when town were killed, Dominic. I have not even told you all of them. Sure, fuck it. Story times, right? We have promised story times.
We did?
Oh, fuck.
That's a whole different story time.
I'm not usually the type to kiss and tell, though.
I appreciate
I'm going to put a pin in that for later. No, so... And actually, I think I have figured out that I am 26 years old. Not that I know my birthday, but I don't know.
Today's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Fantastic! Drinks all around. No, but I know I was 6 when all of the shit happened, and I ran away, and then the attack on Bellsfield happened, and the dates of now and the dates of the research we looked into was almost 20 years difference. I think I am 26. Anyway. There are so many ways life could be different, but I am content where I am with life. So, I think all of us have secrets, all of us have things we need to tell. And I don't want to ask anyone to tell secrets more so without... I don't want to demand secrets of anyone, so I will talk. Fine. So I'm found right on the road, a kid unconscious. I wake up in a cart, and there's Orn, he's the gnomish man who took all of us in. He had been a normal working person, but he decided he was bored of normal life and wanted money, so he starts going and is stealing and becomes a criminal. Oh, excuse me, that's very good. There was a day he sees the repercussions of what he's done. He tries to amend what he's been doing, but he can't reform a life and go back to normal society being a wanted man. He tries to do better than he had been. He takes shit lost children in. He found a half-orc boy named Nida. There was an attack on his village when he lost his father and he was alone. I need to find a note just to make sure I don't lie. Yes, that's right. So he's taken in by Orn first, and he was very quiet. He was the tough one out of us, but the quiet type, Later, Orn finds Dominic, human boy. He was the eldest of us, and he was the one who kept all of us in line. He's a good-looking guy too. But he was a runaway. His father had died and left everything to his brother. So this uncle takes Dominic in. But now I have the inheritance, the house, the money. You are my servant. Right? So Dominic runs away. And then there was Bree and Cree, these halfling sisters. And they did not talk about their lives very much, but I remember the word slavery once, so... Yeah. And then there's me, hey! But we do what we can. Orn teaches us to steal and to rob, and we do jobs and that sort of thing, but we try our best not to hurt people who would not survive otherwise. So we rob from shitty people. We rob from people who can afford to be robbed from. Yeah. A few jobs with the Shadow Cloaks. I did a few independent jobs. So, hey. And, but Orn passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, I forget about Rowan. His father was abusive. He had an abusive home. And he hated his father very, very much. And he was very angry at the world. I don't know much about the situation with him. All of us had problems like these. Broken homes, broken families. So we came together to make a new. And it was great. People passed away. And we tried to carry on. Dominic, he took charge. He tried to keep us in order, but we made fucking mistakes. Orn got arrested. I'm not Orn, Nida. Nida got arrested. And we could not get him out. I mean, what? A bunch of criminals going to bail out another criminal. That fucking work. Bree was furious and wanted to go break him out. Rowan wanted to kill the guards and get him out. He was just in tears. I thought maybe we could raise money, but we just fought for hours and they gave up and split apart. I can understand Rowan being angry at them. He went with me. Dominic and the girls went another way. And then, he and I carried on for a while, and that is when he started getting interested in working for the family. You know how that went. I wandered for a while. Found myself in Dockport. I met Cecile. Things were great. I almost did not meet anyone. After she was murdered, I went on a ship for a year. I thought about life. Thought about a lot of things. Some of them are not pleasant. But the thing that came to me was I have all these people that I've cared about and have lost. A town, a family, a life. And they deserve justice for what has happened. But I don't know that I probably want something more like vengeance. But I did not care. I thought it would be okay. That find these people and undo their wrongs. But I'm very fortunate that I didn't do anything stupid. As I got off of that boat, you kept me in higher spirits. So thank you. And we've had a great time. But I know I've made mistakes. I know I have killed people. I've done bad things. Possibly have a bounty. So, yeah, there's a lot.
I'm curious about that.
Please, hands and feet in the ride at all times. Questions at the end of the tour, thank you. Let me tell my stories and then you can judge me. Okay. I've got 3 crimes I can think of that may be a problem later. And, well, that one won't be a problem because I killed him. Well, it was the first time I killed a man. But I was 8, so I'm pretty sure no one's chasing me. That's when I stopped counting the years. Which one story do I start with? Because holy fucking shit. Okay, so about 5 years ago, there's a merchant man by the name of Jesper Garson. He was a well-to-do man, right? So, big deal. He had stores in all sorts of cities. But he had a very big storehouse on his property with a lot of goods in it. So I did a job with the Shadow Cloaks. We're going to take all of his shit. Because there's people staking it out saying, hey, this man won't be around. Let's go take his shit. So it's me, a half-orc woman by the name of Esura, and this dwarvish man, he called himself Featherstone, I think because he was solid and quiet. Fun people. So we were the team getting the shit. I got the door open to the storehouse, and she and I were loading this cart that Featherstone was taking away to swap with an empty one. Other people were taking the shit. We got most everything out of this warehouse. And then I think to myself that I'm big shit. And I look at the house. There are no lights. I think I will go to rob this. I turn to Esra. I say, I want to try the house. She says, you fucking asshole. And I go off and I go to open the house. Easy. Get in. I look around. there's all sorts of shit. Take some cutlery, I find gold. There were paintings on the wall, I made them crooked. Right. So I go. I hear some creaking, but I think that's weird. That's like a rat or something. Even the rich people have those problems. I go and I find this door that is locked. Fucking shit, I pick the lock, I open the door. Ah, there's Garson. There is Jasper. He is having an affair with this woman. And I know it is not his wife because that's different from the portrait. I quickly closed the door and I got the fuck out. But I know he saw my face. But I think because I have dirt on me, maybe he won't want to kill me. Ah, that man is attractive.
Question Wes is because apparently Jasper is
Lord Dump.
Is he someone that like would his storehouse getting robbed be something that people would be aware of? Like is this news that happens that all of a sudden I'm seeing this like
I would say he is well known for the teaching he was at. I guess it would depend on what area of the country do you think that this escapade?
I don't remember off the top of my head the map, but the capital is more north, right? Like north and kind of central. I think his home, because I want to say that these three crimes. Well, hold on, wait. No, the next two definitely were at the capital. This one was maybe more on the.
So like
Maybe more western.
capital.
Or not, no, sorry, the eastern. That's the capital?
Yeah, capital.
Oh, then up north. Up north, yeah.
Yeah.
So there was that one. That was 5 years ago. Pretty funny. There was another one 8 years ago. Have you heard of Lady Victoria Stransmeyer? All the lore done. I've been practicing these long-winded speeches for like a week.
I love it. Riker, you can make a history check to see.
This would have been in the capital.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't know what she does though. We're just gonna go simple. Yes, the sound.
Well,
Sorry, Lenny.
I think this year. Yeah, I would say with the 12, you probably would have heard of at least the Stansmeyer, their estates around there. They were one of the wealthier families around the capital. They were sort of known. They're mainly like they. So yeah, they're mainly known for the import and export of like fine clothes like silks and that sort of thing. From like obviously like the exports happen in Harvard, but
I'm learning new things.
they are. They're royal family, and they are well known, so they sort of have like established trade routes, but that's sort of where the family sort of the Stansmeyer wealth comes from, is through the import and export of like meat.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm so happy now. Okay. So, right, so you don't know her? Oh shit. Well, so this was an off the cuff nothing where I decided to be a dumbass. I'm, trying, just doing my thing in town, and I see this carriage go by. Huh. I don't pay attention to politics, really, but I recognize the crest on the side of the carriage. There it goes. That's a lot of money. Time to get money. So I go and I clamber up a bit higher so I can jump down onto the carriage, right? I succeed at this. There is luggage. I open the luggage. I start rooting around. I get some gold. That's good. There was jewelry, hell yes. She had her unmentionables. I mean, there's some sick fucks out there. So I pocket a bunch of shit quickly, and I go to jump off of this carriage. Excuse me, she's royal. And the damn driver hits a bump, and I stomp. I say, fuck, and I dive off of this bitch and go running. I should have turned around, but I fucking turned and looked, and I see this woman poke her head out and look around. So she might have seen my face, I don't know. So there's that. That's not great. Fuck. Oh, I forgot about that fucking story. Are you asleep? You're asleep. Well, 4 years ago, I think, yeah, about 4 years ago, I took a job with the Shadow Clocks again. This one had a contract, right? So, like, you know how with the bounty hunting, you have the contract, you follow it, or you're not getting paid and not getting work, right? Kind of the same thing. Because if you fuck up the contract, you make the guild look bad. The guild doesn't exist, and you don't get work, and the client is pissed, and all of these things. So I look at this contract. It wants me to steal from Casper Terrell. I know, Casper and Jasper. Who the fuck? But this person wants me to rob Terrell. So I look at this and think, okay. So I meet with the client. It is Cynthia Terrell, his daughter. Fucking shit. So, and Terrell, he's a landowner, right? He has properties. He's stationed in the capital, kind of like what my father apparently did, but I think more widespread. He was more big deal, living in the capital. But the client wants me to rob her father. Okay. So I have conversations with her. She recognizes that her father is a piece of shit, screwing over the people who work for him and the tenants, and I had thought about this later. I don't think he is connected to the man who attacked Beltsfield. So at least there's that silver lining. Or maybe not. But I talk with her, I listen to the request. Okay. I meet with her a few more times, stake out the house, figure things out. And then the day he's meant to be gone. Okay, shit. And show up, she opens the door and lets me in. The one rule, the two rules, rather. Firstly, her mother had passed away, and she noticed that was when he sort of made this shift to being a bastard. So, please leave mother's jewelry alone. And do this. And the other was that 75% of the profit goes to discreetly goes to the victims of his bullshittery. Okay, that's easy to do. So shit, I go around and I'm just taking things. You're fine with this? Cool. Hey, great. Yeah, but the fact that she wanted me to do this and help people, like, I like this. So I got the bag of stuff, all this swag. I'm ready to leave. She catches my arm. It's like, wait, come with me. She leads me to a door. This is my bedroom. We go inside. Now we're all adults here, right? We know what happens between consenting adults, right? I mean, it was great. And then Casper shows up. And he came into a room when I was going to, well, no. So he shows up. That's very bad. I go and I knock him down and I lock the door and lock him out. And I'm ready to, haha, I am a villain, man. And she pipes up and starts yelling at him through the door, and he's yelling back, and and she tells me, like, you won't do shit to me. I am the heir. He has nothing else. Take this shit and go. I put pants on and my boots and scoop up all my shit. I give her a kiss on the cheek. You are a brave and crazy woman. I like this. And I jump out the window. I hurt myself because we're on the second story. And I fucking run off into the night. So Terrell is, he's probably a problem because he definitely would be able to identify me in all of the ways.
It's just cute.
So,
Lester, this criminal or is this criminal? They're super common. Would there have been rumors floating around the underbelly of hyper-exaggerated?
Did a 4-year-old child pop in at some point in time recently?
There's
oh no, see, I make that joke, but no, we made a mess. We didn't make a mess.
There's stories of some Tyrell wealth suddenly flooding into certain areas.
There's all kinds of potential bad.
But the exact details were strangely not broadcasted. The only thing that sort of would strike knowledge of that is just sort of the certain people that had been screwed over by this Tyrell individual were suddenly finding like money or goods or return
Don't judge me. I'm a drinker. I'm a thief. I've killed people. Did you expect me to be a pure virgin? Come on.
No, but I was expecting where exactly there was certainty on a bounty.
That's the fun part of it. It's a Russian roulette. Who are the Russians? It's the potential of 3. Any one of those 3. If I could guarantee one, it's probably Terrell.
No, but I'm saying there's potential of 3,
Yes.
no guarantee of any one.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
So,
I've been drinking.
That makes sense why you were so far south.
Yeah. I'm not eager to go back to the capital anytime soon. Until we have to. Oh shit.
Riker starts trying to do
Roll a D100.
over 5 years.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. Because I did think about this today. There's all kinds of potential. So, questions, comments of concern? Who else wants to share about their life mistakes?
You know mine.
I mean, fair enough. You're 1 year old, so. I mean, you know, it might as well be 1 and 2. They're different numbers, but it's such a short amount of time.
Like you're making a difference. Okay.
I've been drinking and choose not to argue. So all of my dirty laundry, which is stained, is now in front of you. Who else wants to talk about the shit they've been up to? I have no more. You know all of my secrets now. Very good. Yes. Wonderful.
I still love you.
You are so pure and wonderful woman. I love you too. Perception check. Is Mare asleep still? Shit.
Yeah, we're making that thing.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, is that official?
Now, whether or not she's paying attention, that's to be decided, but
Gonna hope.
Right.
Yeah. That's fine. Well, to be determined. Okay, cool, great. So,
I'm not worried about that. I'm much more worried about the thing.
yes, that's, yeah, and that's the thing. Barry, well, Rowan for sure is going to be hunting us. Barry is going to be hunting us. In some capacity, they're going to be trying to find us. I have no reason to doubt this.
Unfortunately, I agree with you on that.
Do we kill them? Yeah. Well, I mean, you know.
I don't know if I would ever judge that encounter as so good.
But boy, does it feel so bad. That sounds better in my head.
I wanted to say enough hard enough, in my opinion.
Do the thing that resources.
I would know some of that. They're kind of up and coming though.
yeah, look me.
Okay. So,
You're not sure if they have huge
yeah. And the war between them and the Cloaks was only a few years ago. Like,
was.
because I mean, 4 years ago was when I did the Terrell job, and that was the Shadow Cloaks. I see the wheels turning there. Yeah. There's more stories actually. I lied. There's more bad stuff.
Hmm.
Drill down.
So the war started
God, I hope not.
back in 1480, which was 12.
Oh, so then, wait, the war between the Fangs and the...
In the shackles?
Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Very old and
Yeah.
awkward and neat.
Oh, that sounds like.
Make his check.
Can I make a?
So yeah, you can make his check.
History on this. La-da-dee-da-dee. It's just as bad as last time. No such thing. That is a big old.
I
Where's
disagree.
the thing again? 3 and 2. That's a 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
As far as you know, Barry's always been the top of
I think it. I mean, or at least it was the Charming Fiend. So the Charming Fiend I know was the name. Because I don't think I knew that. Because Rowan would have came to me and be like, I want to go work for the
You had not heard the name of Barry until
Yeah.
you just met him.
Okay, so I had heard Charming
The
Fiend.
Charming Fiend is the name that everyone is familiar with.
Yes. Well, unless it's like a name that goes from person to person. then it's always been buried. Which is probably bad. I don't like this idea.
I don't have any.
Well, that's great. But don't you... there was something about your family was here. I have not heard this story yet.
Oh yeah, we just sort of get into it when we were walking around and we saw him, and we were headed on a trip, and we said hi.
What are they doing?
They were heading out to play wild there.
Okay.
Back home.
So you're... Wait, because you said before something about wanting to go home after visiting Cognispire.
Yes, I did say that.
Are you going to leave us?
You know, we were having this conversation earlier.
I was asking questions. She was asking questions too.
I think we're getting into semantics.
Wait, I have been looking at the way things have been going. I don't know that I'm really meant to be an adventurer. I have not by myself contributed much to the success. And so I love all of you guys. I love all of you guys, but I just don't know that. I don't know that.
How do you figure that you have not contributed?
I can carry them here. People always worry I'm gonna die. My magical.
I would hope your magic would do magicy things. You're important to us. You have. What is it that is upon that you need to do? Because I'm selfish. I would like you to stay with us. I would be sad if you were gone. You dragged me out of a lot of bad things.
If you look around yourself, and obviously the Feywild holds your family, but you kind of fit here too.
All of you are my family. You get that, right? I'm still selfish as shit, but I try to make family of so many people. I don't want to force you to do anything, but I would be sad if you left. You're our music queen. Yes, they are quite a pair of minstrels or bards or what have you.
But regardless of
Oh yeah.
who can do,
Hey, I mean, sometimes I feel pretty special myself.
You're always special. Don't let anyone tell you anything different.
Oh,
You're
that time
always
you
special.
went down bad.
including yourself.
Yes, be true. Don't even let yourself tell you that.
I need to take that advice to heart, I'm sure.
Just a moment. Take those words to your own heart as well. Because despite whatever you may think, there's nobody that could replace you. There are people that could do things that you can also do, but there's nobody that would replace who you are there's nobody that could replace who you are in our hearts. You're unique. And this is coming from someone who can literally mimic you. Every aspect of you. But not you, still not be you.
We'll see how things go.
I get to like look at the whole of everyone just very easily. It's okay.
It's like you're looking right through Lauren.
Your character's pretty hollow this game, I don't know.
There's not a lot of
Yeah. Love you, future Lauren. It's okay.
The evening continues to pass. The travel comes. And I believe that is you.
Da, 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 da.
That's heaven.
Terrified. At first I was afraid. I was petrified. Because the basilisk was looking me right in the eye.
What are you trying to change?
Unless a 7 is bad, and then maybe it's not a 7.
Well, is it a 7 or a 1?
A 7.
Okay. The 7.
I don't like that look. I don't like that look.
Morning comes. And it is clear skies.
Okay.
Rains pass. And for the first bit of the day, travel goes without real issues. And then you sort of see off in the distance a couple of rocks, then you hear a very loud whistle coming from lookout. And he sort of like looks over and points out towards the rocks, and Captain House goes, well, that might be a problem or something. So, who's familiar with sirens?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shoot.
And we're gonna break.
Right.
I imagine I'm somewhat familiar because,
Yeah, no idea. Yeah.
yeah.
no idea.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. We're back.
Awesome.
Dinosaur story.
Dinosaurs?
You made it. So, as
Movie
ahead of you, you see that there are small sort of rock protrusions, islands ahead of you. You hear Captain Niles call out, so, what do you know about sirens? As you begin heading towards these rocks.
What do we know about
Oh, wow. I rolled a natural 20. What do I know?
Nice. Yeah, you would definitely know. Sirens are creatures who are known for trying to
I like how that's my natural 20
lure
in like the last 8 games.
sailors to them. They hang out on rocks. They are generally they look like mermaids. They hang out on rocks. They like to lure sailors to them for the purpose of either having them crash their ships onto the rocks itself, so that they can grab the bodies and eat them, or get the sailors to jump overboard so they can swim over to the sailors and eat them.
A lot of eating.
So basically, they like look hot and try to sing you over to them.
They look like hot
Or-
mermaids
yeah.
that attempt to get you to kill yourself in front of them so that they can eat your body.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they do that.
I'm not a sailor, does that mean I'm not a sailor?
You're on the boat. You're here,
I'm a passenger.
right? I don't think they distinguish that. I don't think they specifically only want sailors.
So
I think they want food, which we all can become.
so. It sounds like not being able to hear them would be a good thing.
Yes. So earmuffs, everyone. I mean, I'm not the captain. I'm not going to tell anyone what to
Yeah.
do.
At this point, there you see
But-
that
Steer clear, you know.
the sailors themselves are sort of almost in like a panic, trying to find ways to prevent themselves. They see them sort of like anchoring themselves to the ship, knowing the stories of what can happen.
I can't do it for everybody.
But if some people need a little bit of help, I can deafen some people.
Like cone of silence on us?
Like, just, you're deaf. You can't hear anything.
Do we have any candle wax?
Okay.
Don't know if I have a
I mean,
can.
there are candles.
Kari's gonna start running around grabbing candle and basically making earplugs out of candle wax.
That's so gross. Yeah, I don't have a candle. I've got some other stuff. None of which is a candle. Oh, I do have a disguise
So-
kit.
How many crew members total are there?
I got a forgery kit.
There are 9.
Alright, so 9 plus.
9 plus y'all is 14.
Okay. Can I get enough are there enough candles that I can basically start crafting and using warmth to basically mold them into pseudo earplugs?
I mean, you can try. It's gonna be. It's hard because like your hands don't create enough to like take candles and like word that. You know, it's gonna take a little while to.
Yeah. Well,
Do that.
if anybody can make a little warmth.
What?
We can't see Mare's spells. Can you double check and see if she has silence?
She does not. I just looked. She does not have that one prepared, and I'm just assuming that she did not think to prepare it this morning. So nope.
She.
Now, do I get to send the text out?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
which do you think Mare would revive? Right or Riker?
The trick is you have to have a body to use Revivify.
Yes.
I think a good thing for us to do is,
Yes, but she doesn't know the context of this.
I think we get some rope and lash ourselves to parts of the boat so we don't decide to jump off.
Did you see that several of the crew members
Yes.
have been sort of doing that?
Yeah.
I will take care of Mare's rope as well as my own rope.
Okay.
Along with that, Kari's going to start yelling out suggestions like, "You did it! Oh my gosh!" Wow.
Man, this woman, she's Lauren's gonna be at home. She's sick. She's like, oh, I don't feel good. Oh, my friends are texting me. Oh God!
Lauren really starts to getting like cotton and whatever to
Yeah.
just help people close down their ears.
Yeah, you can try it. Make a.
So cruel. So cruel. And yet I'm gonna continue to let it happen. Oh
Make a medicine
man,
check. That seems fun.
Lauren.
That's a natural 20 for a 23.
I'm sorry, Lauren. I'm a bastard that's gonna let this continue to happen.
She's gonna watch this episode of it. Just put sirens. Don't say anything else. Just put yes.
I'm about to read these later.
23 total.
23. Okay. I would say so. As you guys are approaching these rocks,
Can we not stare around them?
doesn't seem. It seems like at the time they noticed what it was,
Oh, it's too late.
it's too late.
This
Okay. So,
Which side of the ship is it on? Port, starboard?
At this point, it looks like you're gonna have to try to maneuver your way through them. So it's gonna
Oh, so
be-
it's big.
yeah. So there are
Rocks.
many rocks. So it's sort of this like it's not just a couple. There's like
Who's the navigator on this
many
bucket?
your navigator is going to be I think it's Cyrus.
Clark.
Clark. Yes.
Piece of shit didn't know this was coming, huh? Didn't know to stay away from the
If you
rocks.
yell at him, he'll inform you that.
I'm not
if you all
actually gonna
remember,
yell at him.
whenever there was the slight detour that had to be made because of the winds and storm,
Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense. I wouldn't have actually yelled at him about it.
they
but-
were blown a little more off course than they were. Yeah, normally people avoid this ring of islands and
Of
rocks.
course they do. That is terrible.
I am going to have Blindness, deafness.
I'm ready to receive.
Send it, bud.
Oh! Fucking damn it. Where'd it go?
I'm gonna have blindness, deafness prepped to cast on
Oh, well. Oh.
Riker if something should go wrong, and I'm going to start playing music with him.
Okay.
Lovely.
You got 23.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say in this time, you can make 10 plugs that won't deafen, but would give like advantage on track.
Okay.
You have 10, you have 14 people.
I'm going to focus on give one to Mare, and then probably pass the rest out among the crew, the ones that are actively having to keep the ship moving.
At this point, all the crew is up and like.
Okay, I know you said some of them were lashing themselves to the ship.
So yeah, but essentially they're all doing essentially storm harnesses so that if they were to get taken overboard, they can pull themselves back up. But because there's going to also be a maneuvering aspect in this as well, cutting through, all the crew is up and ready to help sort of move with the ship through the rock.
All right, I'm gonna go to then captain, first mate, navigator, and
Is navigator also taking care of helm? Who's helming the bus?
At this point, Niles is actually steering, but the navigator is also there.
Captain, first mate, quartermaster, navigator, and then pass out to whoever else.
It's getting
whoever
cool
else
now,
is
y'all.
close. I'm gonna trust my crew to look out for each other.
Okay, so I mean you have 10, so you could give it to Mayor and all of the crew, and you guys take care of yourself.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
I can rip off a piece of something from my clothes and make my own earplugs. I guess I would.
You're gonna give that poor girl a heart attack.
There's a part of me that wants to go post up with Niles just in case someone else needs to take the wheel for him. But
The navigator is next to him, sort of, to aid in this regard. So he
okay, where do you need help? Who can I help?
If you're asking, he'll tell you to stand by one of the riggings to help in the tight maneuvers.
I will do that then.
Okay.
I'll take up ropes, but I still lashed myself onto like I don't know the handrail or
Yeah.
something.
So sort of there are places you can anchor in the case of like high storms, so that to sort of help prevent man overboard type thing, and lifelines. So people are essentially anchoring their lifelines.
And Kari's also gonna have her rope darts swapped out for the grappling hook attachment, so that she can basically grab people when necessary.
Okay. So as you guys begin to get closer, you begin to hear the sound of singing emanating from these large rocks.
Play like your life depends on it.
So
Play like all our lives depend on it.
We can all start singing with them. So we can all be shouting and making...
Christina probably
Sirens.
can't hear you telling her anything because she's playing very loudly.
So as we get through all of this, I would like everybody to make, starting off,
I feel the surge of something in my spirit. I'm turning into a dwarf again.
And this is where Riker takes a level in Bard and start giving us inspiration.
Do you fear death?
so
Do you fear that
as you are
dark
getting close,
abyss?
I want everybody for this first sort of go as the first songs hit. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
And I... Is it a
You
charming?
would have advantage
Cool.
for this. You would have advantage for this. Mayor and all the crew will have advantage for this because
Cool.
of your club. I'm gonna roll a bunch of d20s.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, dang.
Oh, it landed on the box.
That's great.
Can I have it?
Yes, that counts for epicness.
Can I?
That counts for epicness.
All right, because I want that number.
Yeah, mine too.
I hope it's good enough. Man, are y'all still torturing her?
No, not y'all. Don't y'all this.
Well, there's two of them. That means plural. That means
I'm the only one running this show right now.
hot diggity shit.
Okay, so out of the 10 dice I just rolled, Mayor's the only one who succeeded. The natural 18, everything else is real bad. So, good for Mayor. Rough for the crew. Oh, wait, hold on, wait a minute. I forgot about advantage. Try it again. That's better.
At some point, you need to put her out of her misery before she kills all of us.
I will.
That's better. Okay.
I'm gonna wait till we actually survive this though. Because I might actually be prophetic right now.
Okay, so, Mayor, Quintus, and that is me. Yep, Cyrus. So Mayor, Quintus, and Cyrus all succeeded. What were y'all's rolls?
15.
15. Okay.
22.
You.
7.
7. Record.
17.
17. Okay. Sound quick.
Did you get advantage? That was with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled 2 or 4.
Oh!
Yeah. Great.
Okay, so for those who got a 16 or higher, those who got a 16 or higher, which I believe is you.
And Riker.
Okay, you guys are fine and safe from the wisdom saving throws. Okay?
Oh.
You do not feel the need to throw yourself over the ship.
Oh.
At this point, Captain Niles, Quartermaster, or Navigator Clark, Cloud, Lookout, Ira, and Iris. You and you all feel the sudden need to get to the rocks. And you notice this because Captain Niles, with the help of the Navigator, is immediately steering the boat straight to the rocks.
Oh, shoot. Does anybody look like they're trying to jump overboard at the moment? Or are they just all...
Not immediately. The ship's
Cool.
going, it's going, we're headed.
Can Kari, like,
I mean, I'm gonna give
super
you some
dash
Little Mermaid, I guess.
to the helm and, like, stop them?
Okay. Where were you located?
At that particular point, I would have been in the middle, after I passed out everything, I would have been in the, like, dead center of the ship to be able to get to anybody as quickly as possible.
Then to get up to the helm, where you would like to get to, you'll have to remove your lifeline.
Oh, yeah. No, Kari didn't have a lifeline.
Guardian, for time went on?
No, remember, that's why she had her stuff to her grappling hook to basically...
So you move up there, and at the same rate you see Quintus, the first mate, who also saved, sort of realize what's going on, and is also making moves up to the helm as well.
Good. How close can I get?
In this sort of first sort of go of things, you could get to the helm.
Okay, I'd like to, basically, I want to see if I can, who's actually moving, steering?
Captain Niles.
Captain?
So-
Okay, I'm gonna take, Capo Boy and see if I can basically, pull him off and hog tie him real quick.
Okay, so make an athletics check to essentially try to grapple him. And about while
that's
you're
not
doing
bad.
this, you see Quintus run up and just full on like linebacker tackle the Navigator. Just boom, big old dwarven body to the small little man. He just lays back.
Is there any way I can, like, tie Lee this to make it an acrobatics instead of athletics?
If you're trying to,
Like, basically...
you wanted to grapple and wrap. You said.
Yeah.
That's an athletics.
Crap. That is a 15.
Roll a 16.
Dadgummit! That would have been a 20 had it been acrobatics.
So,
I have a
as
negative
you guys-
1 to athletics.
As you guys, you do get him off of the helm, and as you guys are sort of now like combating on the ground, Fairly quickly, let's see. We'll just do it. Yeah. As you sort of doing this, fairly quickly you see Quintus just grab up the human Clark and just like bind him up and just sort of like tie him up to the side, just like stay there. And he is now making moves towards the helmet, the big old dwarven body. And he's going to start grabbing the helmet and start steering as you guys are
Alright,
now beginning to.
I'll keep wrestling with the captain until I can win and hog time.
Okay. And at this point, you see Cyrus, the other man who saved, is also at this point trying to aid in the steering of the ship as his senses are sort of there, like to help curve away.
Since I'm helping with the sails, am I a detriment to them right now?
You are actively doing everything you can to help steer this ship towards the cross on the angle.
Right. Okay. So they're semi-fighting me. Can I do any kind of roll to break out of the hypnoticness?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Okay, cool.
And so as this sort of first sort of
At least I
wave
know I'll get a chance.
goes around, we're gonna hit a second wave, and now I would like everybody to make a charisma save.
Oh. Well then. A charisma?
Yes.
Is this still a charmed thing?
No, this is not a charm. It is still a magical effect.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What is Lauren saying? What is this?
Oh god! I still got a good bonus.
Damn it. I think my dice are trying to kill me.
That's not good. Unless you realize, I don't know if you realize this, but this has purple to it.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. Random ADHD moments brought to you by my brain.
Your brain is welcome. Always welcome.
Right. It's alright.
Okay. So, charisma saves going around. Good roll.
11.
11,
I have exactly 16.
16,
I have 11.
11,
Well,
12. Okay, so everyone who got, see, the DC was 16. The DC was 16. So anybody who did not get that is now stunned.
Oh, good.
Heck, you say?
So that is, I believe, you.
Yeah, I got
That
it.
is, I believe, you. I believe that is you. That is the Navigator Clark. And that is the Eye Twins. Everybody else say.
Hang on. Wes, can you check and see if Lauren has protection from evil and good? Correct.
Protection. First level spell, right?
Yes.
No. He has detect evil and good, but not protection. Okay.
I'm starting to get really tired of my dice.
So, as this sort of second round comes around, thankfully you
Oh, yeah.
you are you made it, right? You
Yeah,
succeeded?
I'm
Okay.
so
So you and Captain Niles are still actively trying to wrestle control to see who can fight. The quartermaster says that he is managing to steer the ship further. I'm sorry, the quartermaster. The first mate saved, so he's managing to steer. The quartermaster did save, but he is still charmed. The navigator is charmed and stunned. Cyrus is able to help. Lookout is up top. Cloud is trying to steer the ship, like angle the ship back, and if it's not going to start heading to the rock soon, Cloud will jump off. The Eye Twins are stunned.
Can I
the three of you are
smack the
stunned.
captain and try and get his senses back?
You can try.
Like, will you wake up? Yeah, I'm gonna try and wake up the cat, like smack the cat and. It's unarmed strike, so that's just great. That is a natural 17 plus 8.
Okay. Slap him.
Am I? Do I have to do damage in order to break it?
At least 8 point.
Well, that's 8 points.
Okay.
Captain die.
You slap into him. Doesn't seem to wake him.
Stunning strike.
Sure.
For that key point.
Natural 18.
Dadgummit. All right, I tried.
Well, on the sort of next wave, you can make another athletics, and he can make another check to try to avoid if you're trying to grapple him again.
Yeah.
We can make another round of that.
Will you wake up? No.
Do you want to make another?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
God, I hate these status effects.
That is a natural 20 for a 19.
Okay. Okay. So you managed to at this point in time sort of get him bound next to sort of where the navigator's at. So at this point, you and Quintus have secured the helm and are now trying to steer it off of its current direction.
Does he look like he needs help to steer the ship, or like is it a one-man steering deal?
At this point, it seems mainly like a one-man steering deal. But as you get more into tighter maneuvers, it may need to be one person on each side. To
Okay.
throw the deal around.
At the current moment, I am not strong, so I'm going to try to keep people from jumping overboard.
Okay.
Particularly my people, but also their people if I can get to them.
So taking a quick look around, all your people are not moving.
Rock on.
I've also got a rope lashing me to the thing.
You also have sharp, cutty things, so I'm not trusting that. So yeah, I'm gonna just anybody who
Don't put
looks
that
like
idea into my
they
head.
start heading for the overboard.
Okay.
They'll become my priority.
Okay. So we will get into sort
Putting
of this
ideas
next round.
into
At
my
this
head.
point, those of you who can move and see, you see that we're now into the rocks, and it is like we're now sailing through, and you do see that there are sort of figures sort of lying about on the rocks that seem to be the source of this music and where it's coming from. We move on now, and I would like to everyone who has not succeeded a wisdom saving throw.
That's your boy.
So, if you have not succeeded, I believe it's the 3 of you, right?
You succeeded the wisdom.
Yeah. Riker and I succeed.
I haven't succeeded.
always fail on wisdom save.
So, if you have
I
not
seem
succeeded
to.
on wisdom saving throw, go ahead and make one again.
At advantage.
Yes, this is a charm again.
All right. Red versus blue. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are you kidding me? Did you roll an advantage?
Yes.
It's okay, buddy. I'll keep you on board. It's all right, mate. I'll keep you on board. I have to hug tie you myself.
So, going
Yeah, charge
I got a 12.
Arsene?
21.
21. Okay. You that need to get there need you.
The mermaids are just—they're too hot. That's what it is.
The captain succeeded.
Some
so
tickle
he's no
bitties.
longer struggling. He.
Okay, then I'll.
Just like, whoa.
I'll unwrap him.
Senses, and the quartermaster returned his senses. And so now, with the captain sort of there, both the captain and the first mate are standing there and beginning to maneuver the ship around these side of turns.
Cool.
The quartermaster and Cyrus are now sort of fighting against trying to help steer, but also the eye twins are also loose, and they are now heading towards and about to send themselves over.
They become my. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say they'll become my priority, and I will step in the wind to them if I need to, if that's what it takes to get to them.
You're moving towards the eye twins.
Did they tie themselves?
Since
They
I saved
untied
them the
themselves.
wisdom, am I still
That was the
stunned?
point.
Yes. If you failed the stun, you're still stunned. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to save on both essentially. Okay. So you're moving towards the eye twins?
Yeah.
Okay. So you make it to the first one. What are you doing?
How far apart from each other are they?
They're trying to go off opposite ends.
Of course they are.
So I mean, it's not that far. It's
Well, I was trying to see if I could do like I did with Rory and Riker in the swamp, where I can throw my rope darts out and snag them before they get too far apart.
No, yeah, they're not close enough for that. They were at different parts of the ship working. So you sort of close in on the first one.
Yeah, whoever I'm closest to, and I will throw out
You don't even know which one.
I don't know which one's which, so I'm just gonna throw it, try and wrap her around her waist and yank her back.
Okay, so.
Or at least trip her to where I can catch her.
Yep, make a roll with that.
Oh, okay. 8 plus 7 is
8 plus 7 is
15.
15? That'll hit them.
Okay. And I'm just trying to basically trip her
Okay.
to where I can get on her and
Okay. I
hog tie.
believe that one for your.
It's a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Please be weak.
13?
Nope, you needed a 14.
Okay. So she trips and goes down. We're buying you a little bit of time. Are you staying with her or are you moving to the next one?
Hang on, make sure I did my math right. Okay, no, you needed a 16, so okay, we're good. No, I'm going after the other one. As soon as I've got her secure to where she can't jump off immediately, I'm gonna go after the next one.
Well, it's going to take, essentially, in this sort of round, you can either spend your whole round securing her, or she is tripped and sort of buying you a little bit of time. If you spend the whole time like securing her, the other one's going to go.
Okay, then I'll trip both of them.
Okay, so you sort of, she's slowed at least, and you move to the other one.
Yep.
You got the speed for that. Go ahead and spend your, essentially make a second attack.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nat 20 again.
Okay. And so no strength save for the other one.
Yes.
No, that's nat 1.
Rock on. So with a nat 20 and a nat 1, can I like hook her and drag her a little bit?
Not that much.
Ah!
But you do manage to trip her down. And at this point, sort of seeing what you're doing, the Cyrus and One Eye run over and begin sort of wrestling and securing that.
Okay, good. So
sort of seeing what's happening here, they are aware of the senses and moving her out. They are also going.
all right, I'm just gonna be looking up, down, left, right for anybody trying to make it over the side.
We're now getting to another round of charisma saves as we get through this. So for anybody who has not succeeded on a charisma save,
That's me. I bumped my mic. That's 12. I'm just gonna be stunned and charmed the whole ride through, standing there.
Hey, did they get are they rolling at advantage because of the earplugs?
yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Them.
well, I made earplugs. I said I stuffed cotton in my ears. Would that have counted?
That would count. You have advantage for the charm. So
Right.
for the stun, yes, that would.
Oh, well,
yeah, so
count.
roll advantage for the charisma save. Yes.
Well, I don't know if I want to though, because I don't want to be unstunned and that. Well, no, that's a 1, so I can.
That doesn't matter anyway.
Does Blast do anything with saving throws?
Yes.
Well,
Mare will cast Blast. She should have that prepped.
Okay.
yeah, she said
She's always got that
before-
So pass it on. What, 3 of y'all who are stunned?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that
That
well,
gives us an additional D4.
Yes.
well? I mean, would I be allowed to roll a d4? Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I want to. 9 and 3 is 12 plus another 3 is 15. Wow, 15.
Okay. So
15 failed before, so I'm pretty
So
sure.
at this point, the only member of the crew that is stunned now, who has saved on stun, except for look at, he's still stunned. No?
Wait, I'm not stunned anymore?
On the crew. I'm not
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
14?
I have
13?
13.
With the bless, it was a 15.
15?
Yeah.
No.
I want the
So-
charms to go away before the stun.
You guys
really.
are still stunned
Until
as
the
we
siren
are
comes up on the boat.
moving into this next round. At this point, the eye twins are secure, and yep. At this point now, Cloud the gnome is beginning to make a move.
Well, not the gnome.
So
yeah.
he's about to go. What are you doing?
I'm yippee-ki-yay, I'm taking him down.
Okay.
If I can get to him, I'll get to him. If he's too far away, I'll rope him.
You could get to him.
Okay, yeah, I'll get to him and take him to the ground.
Okay. Make a roll.
Do I get the impression that if people were deafened, things like this stun would go away because we couldn't hear anymore? Or does it seem like that's just, it doesn't matter?
The stun might not go away. The charmed effect might go away. Did you get?
What am I rolling?
If you're trying to grapple him, put him down.
Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry, I my brain just blanked on what I was rolling. That's a 14.
14.
Is it at least slowed having to get away from me? Like, not immediately diving over?
I would say not. I think at this point he managed to get it, and Cloud goes up.
Is there any way I can use, like, reaction to try and hook him?
I would say you sort of get one more. You could do like your one more attack to try to.
To try and just and pull it and keep him.
If you want to try that.
I'm gonna try. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. That is a 21.
Okay, that'll hit. You need to make a strength save.
Yep. Please don't be strong.
Nope. So as he sort of begins to go, you manage to trip him up, and he flattens out on the thing. And that buys you just a little bit of time to get up there, and now you're sort of in that wrestle grappling match with him.
WWE.
So you are entangled up and trying to wrestle with him. We're gonna get to another round of wisdom saves.
Heyo.
My heart can't handle this.
So that's advantage and now bless as well.
Yes.
Wunderbar. This is the one I definitely want to succeed. Gonna go ahead and roll it. Hey. Finally.
Really?
Dude,
It's 55 in here.
What?
I'm burning up.
You also have a thermal on her.
Yeah, that's true.
Easy. Freezing.
I'm sorry. I can't do nothing about this.
Alright. So succeeding on wisdom saves.
Natural 20.
Okay. You succeed.
I'm success.
I succeeded last time.
You did, right. And
He's fine.
he succeeded.
It's the charisma
Okay.
for us.
So you guys are all now no longer
Oh my god.
but you are still stuck.
Their tits aren't that great.
They look like manatees.
Exactly.
The navigator saves, so he is no longer
Nasty sea witches.
And Cloud, as you're wrestling with him, saves, and he is no longer trying.
I succeeded on the wisdom
And
save.
so now,
Natural 20.
You're a wise lawyer.
so now with
I'll take
the
My wisdom is
the eye twins are now they are secured. They're still charmed. Lookout has failed everything.
Good man.
You guys are the three of you are stunned, but you are not charmed.
yes.
And so now with the most of the crew, you have the quartermaster, the navigator, Cyrus, and Cloud, all with their own senses. They begin to help sort of steer this ship moving forward. I'm about to do. Actually, I would like you each to roll a d20, and this is going to see how well the ship does in maneuvering.
Oh.
Okay.
I have a question
How many
that I will ask.
All four of you. I'll like all four of you to roll a d20.
That's kind of.
No, this is not for y'all. This is just so I don't sit here and roll a bunch for the ship. It's more fun if y'all do it for the ship. What's your question?
The 19 is what I rolled. The question is about spells. I'm stunned, but can I spells?
You cannot do
Okay.
anything. Stun.
I didn't
is-
think so.
Actually, no, you can't do anything. I might be able to do something.
Okay.
Might.
I mean, the only thing I was interested in was
Yeah,
popping off a
stun
magic
creatures
missile.
incapacitated. They cannot move. They cannot speak.
I have 4
There's
spell
a
slots
call
now. What?
Automatic fail, strength, and dexterity saving throws. You guys roll with have advantage.
How far away are we from
Wait a
these things
minute.
at this point?
Am I supposed to get more spells now? I probably should. I got second level spells.
It goes sort of in and out.
I didn't level up
say-
good.
I'd say the closest you get to them is like maybe they don't get that close. It's like maybe 90 feet. So you got a 19 for the ship.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. It was great.
Success.
Everything's
14,
fabulous.
Not success. Not success.
18.
18. That's success. All right. So 2 successes is fairly good for the ship. But as it does begin to maneuver, it does scrape into some of the rocks, partially damaging the hull.
Runs over one of the sirens.
But that is
in the water.
that is a better outcome. You guys are not. It does not affect your movement. It just in the immediate, but it will need to be repaired. But for as far as getting out of this, you guys are still able to maneuver at full speed.
Okay. I have 2 second level spell slots. But does that mean I get 2 second
If you have
level
second
spells?
spells, then you should probably be able to take spells.
Alright.
We're going to get to
I'll look at
another
that
round
later.
of charisma save.
Let me get back to my character sheet. I will manage spells later. We'll just pretend I have.
It should be good.
That's 2 natural 20s.
I'm getting advantage in the thing, right? Yeah. I'm paying. Wow, really? I'll take it. That's amazing.
22 for a charisma save?
What do you need for it?
I was like, how did you get such a high D4? That'll do it. I was like, you don't have a positive modifier for charisma, I didn't think.
I'm not lying though, she gave me
19.
19?
Natural 20, 4 on the other on the bless, and a 3 charisma, so 27.
Woohoo!
Everybody succeeded, so now nobody is stunned anymore.
Can we do actions, or was that our action this turn?
No, so you can sort of do actions. At this point, the eye twins are bound, and you sort of look up to see Lookout beginning to just about to like full on leap off of the into the water.
And he's up top, right?
He's about to full on swan dive.
Is
over.
there any way to make it up to him and stop him?
Unless you have some teleportation.
Piss.
I was just about to say.
Yes, Mirror does, and so we'll use
Yeah.
that in a second. I would like to necroball the sirens, please.
The immediate ones that you see?
Yes.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Necroball.
Cool. They need to make charisma saving throws.
We'll say that you sort of target a cluster of them. We'll say that there's like 3.
Mare still has my my bow, so I'm going to just pop off a second level magic missile.
Look at you being all beastie. Still second level spots.
So it's 4d4 now.
And you're shooting at what?
Second level.
But at what? The one with irons?
Just whatever one of them that I see.
Okay. What's your damage?
Did they make charisma saving throws?
Yes, one of them succeeded.
How badly did some of the others fail?
One got an 8. One got a 12.
So that's 24 points of damage to the ones who succeeded, 12 to the ones who failed, and then the one that got an 8, they
Reverse that.
Yeah.
failed by more than 5, so they've aged What is that, 7 years?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
The fuck was that?
So you watch as Augustina reaches out and explain what it looks like as this sort of necroball flies through the air and then detonates on the rocks.
Just all, like, it detonates on the rocks and just a whole bunch of Atropos belladonna just blossoms on these rocks and starts covering these sirens.
Sarah's just casting a spell every time she names his plants.
She's like, I went to a nursery the other day. I can't even cast a spell again.
So as you watch as this sort of small, like, greenish balls flies out of her hand and then these flowers bloom, and as they sort of then wither away, some of the sirens that are there, some of them look far worse, but like part of their flesh is like rotting and falling off. Like it looks like the lower half that is more fish-like is almost discolored. The scales are falling, and
God,
one of them
so
looks
gross.
notably older than they did.
Whichever one looks weakest is where I aimed the magic missile,
Okay.
which was a big fat 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Wait. I'm sorry.
a first level magic missile.
No, it was second.
Second, so it should be
3,
what,
6,
44 plus 4.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13.
Okay. You fire all 4, rolling off and slamming into this siren. For the moment, this singing almost turns into like a scream.
As it should.
And at this moment, Mary is going to Misty step herself up to look out and attempt to grab him.
Push him straight down and Rex will grab him.
I don't think Mary has the capacity to willingly push somebody that will cause her pain.
No. She's pushing them into a giant Riker.
Which is the most
Just me.
comfortable of hugs.
Okay, so I'm gonna make an athletics check for Mayor. Roll d20 plus 1.
10.
Well, that's good because Lookout rolled a 3. It's a 3 on the die, so he's gonna fail, even with his modifiers. So, Mayor goes and just sort of grabs Lookout and is attempting to keep him from tumbling
I
over.
would like to head up and help.
Okay, he begins
When-
sort of climbing. At this point, the ship is beginning to maneuver through another set of rocks. So I would like you all to please roll d20s for me again.
For boat steering?
For boat scary.
For boat scaring?
Boat scary?
I feel like that's accurate. I feel like that's
Scary
accurate.
boat!
Doesn't matter.
Ah,
Oh, that's good.
I think that's
That's
correct.
better.
I kind of shifted my dice.
Good.
Okay, so what we get?
Your boy got a 15.
15,
18.
18, that's
I
good.
trust nothing.
And not good. Okay, so that's 3 failures.
Oh.
I had a feeling.
So as the
Yes.
ship tries to now lean this way, the maneuvering between the rocks is a little narrower, and as the waves sort of crash, it slams the ship into one side and then the other, sort of carrying both sides.
I hope
And the
we have
ship
a
is now
carpenter on
going
board.
notably slower. You guys think that maybe what you're all saying might be a little wet right now. And the ship begins to slow down, which means that we will have to go through another round, real quick, of these wisdom saves and whatnot.
If we saved though?
But if you saved, you're okay. But that is essentially another round of those who haven't saved to try to get out.
Okay. So I've saved now.
So-
You guys have saved now.
What this means
good.
is now I'm going to do a check. Somebody roll an athletics check from there, please. D20 plus
I
1.
will let you guys do it. It was good, right? It
Okay,
was
so
amazing.
who rolled
right?
next?
14.
14. Lookout also got a 14. And I rolled for the I-Twins, and at this moment, they all managed to break free. So, in this sort of last bit, Lookout manages to break free of Mare and is going and is now diving over the edge. At this point, the I-Twins are also have break free and are also going towards the edge. What are y'all doing?
I would like to cast blindness, deafness.
Did you roll for Necroball?
9.
How high up on that? Did I?
You're joking me.
No.
Is that a 1?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not always bad.
All the tisms.
It's true. 41.
Oh.
So before we all explode, I got a question. How
Oh,
far
she
up
were
did
to-
I get?
Okay.
Because if I didn't get too
41.
far.
Surrounding your head are a bunch of illusory death head moths. They flutter around your head within 10 feet of you for the next minute.
Okay, that's fine.
Illusion moths?
Illusionary.
So, there's just a bunch of like illusionary moths flying around Arsene's head. So, saying that, you casting blindness deafness on who?
Favorite one. It's the twins, and then who's the other person called?
Look out.
Yeah.
The guy who's about to, he broke free in there and he's about to just full on swan dive
How-
and try to make it into the water and hopefully not swan dive into the boat.
Okay. I will cast blindness deafness on Lookout, and should be able to do it on another one of the
What's the
twins.
range on it?
30 feet. Can I hit both Lookout and one of the twins, or
I'm not sure you'd be able to hit look at if you're on the ground.
I would like to know how far up I am. If that's.
if I can't hit him, then I'll get both the twins. I'm casting it at third, so I should
Yeah,
be able
look
to
out's
hit
like
two.
45 feet up, so you won't be able to hit look out.
If
Yeah.
he's running. Which way is he running? Like off the mast, I thought?
He is doing one of these. He just broke free and he's about to do one of these.
Can Mayor grab him and like dimension door him to the?
He just broke free in there. They just did a contested grapple thing.
Okay.
And so that was sort of that, or go on that. So you can cast it on the two twins. So they need con saves. Just do it again.
Yes.
Con saves for the twins.
Yeah. 15.
One roll to 15. One success, one fail.
Alright, so
These mermaids
one of
are
them
awful.
is deafened.
Okay, so one of them deafened, and with that, she does not have the immediate need.
Twice.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
50.
50. Yeah. Also, for the next one, so as these death head moths are floating above, you hear faint moans and sobbing and crying in the distance.
That's us.
That's us players in like
I know.
another dimension.
Right. Okay. It could be worse.
A little bit of metagaming comes through.
Creepy, but. you
So, with that, one of the eye twins goes in the water.
Fuck. Well,
Oh, you want to try?
that's what I was gonna try to do too.
Did you were like you were trying to climb the mast. You were taking a minute.
Okay, but like if I was not that high, I would try to jump down and
Bail.
bail and
Oh.
tackle.
You got other people down there.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna see.
Well, I mean, at this point, the homeboys jumped off. I don't think
There's
climbing
only
up
one twin.
climbing up isn't gonna do me much good, other than like helping Mare down.
So are you guys converging on the eye twins? Is that on the eye twin?
That's what we were just.
What are y'all doing? We'll resolve lookout. We'll resolve lookout minutes. I don't think anybody can do anything about him for this moment.
I was gonna say once he jumps, I can do something, but that's once he jumps.
We're gonna see where he lands. When
That was actually what I was gonna see if he's in the air trajectory, but no, if definitely hit the eye.
Because if I'm high enough where it's safe to do so, I'll just jump down on top of one of them ladies and just no, you don't get to go nowhere.
Okay.
I mean, if someone's going for one of the eye twins, I'm going to go for Lookout. Because I trust the team to take care of.
How will you? Okay, so you're going for the eye twin.
That seems the best option for
Okay.
where
so
I'm at.
Essentially, you're trying to grapple the eye twin. So that's an athletics check.
Athletics check. I will roll. That's actually pretty good. That is a modified 20.
Yep. So you managed to just full on pin the Yaiko into the ground
Stay here.
as the lookout is now jumping off, and we're going to see how well they do on their athletics check to see if they make the water or the boat. What are you doing?
I'm running and trying to intercept in the jump. So if he's jumping this way, and it's looking like he might make the water, I want to jump up with the broadside of my own thing and hit him back with the boat.
You want to hit him towards the boat?
If he's about to be over the water, I want to, like, tennis ball this guy back in.
For the record, he's falling 45 feet if he hits the boat, 45 feet to solid ground.
Yeah.
I mean, water is not gonna be that much softer. depending
No,
on
my thing was
No matter
I was
what.
I was going to do a ninja thingy, but
Well, at this point, you watch him jump, and his
Yes.
trajectory is he's not gonna make the water.
Cool. I'll try to catch him.
You wanna try to catch him? He's
So,
a
like,
halfling. You are a big
Yeah.
dude.
I was-
I am running, and it's like because you can see,
Yeah.
like if he's gonna be making it out there, I'm jumping like a Hail Mary, last ditch, like anything.
He's gonna swat that fly.
And if not, I'm gonna try to get underneath him.
Okay, so you try to get underneath and try to grab him and as he's falling midair. Make a
There's one to give myself advantage.
I was gonna say, like,
I'm glad my dice
it's
are
not like he
behaving
hasn't
now.
done this without
Thank
seeing
you.
it,
I
so
love
like,
you.
yeah,
I'm trying to see if
Thanks.
athletics check is the best roll for this, though. I think it's just a dexterity check. I think this is you trying to catch him.
Pretty athletic to me, but you're the DM.
He's-
So
You're catching a living football?
sports.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sport ball.
I'll give I'll give you sports.
Oh man.
You know, my dice may have been rolling bad, but you know, stupid drunk brain
21.
come up with an
Alright.
idea, yeah.
You managed to go and we'll say just for this.
I get the meme of like the one player with all the
You
mathematical
both
equations. The
take
other
9
one.
points of bludgeoning damage as he
Yeah.
like lands into you.
I'll take it.
I got galaxy brain tisms
But
all over.
at this point, he lands into you, and I'll say with that athletics check, yeah. So you manage to, in that sort of grapple him and hold him as the boat tries to work its way off
Go
of
Swaddle.
the rocks.
Takes the cloak and like, you know, swaddles the baby.
Everybody who is not charmed is either deafened, or has not succeeded is either deafened or grappled at this point. So you guys all managed to work your way away from the rocks. Eventually the singing fades. Those of you who were still charmed are no longer charmed. But the boat is not looking very good.
Do we have a carpenter on board?
Ryder's got a crowbar and a hammer.
I mean, you laugh. They would have carpenters.
Yeah, no, that's 100%.
Like that's a thing.
There are members on the crew who do know how to repair the ship, and the quartermaster is one of them. Sort of.
Cool. So I get with it's One Eye. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
with him, and it's like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
Patch the boat, laddies.
Alright, so you guys, sort of out of hearing of the siren, essentially now become dead in the water as you attempt to do mid-voyage repairs to the ship. And we will pick that up.
Benefit for Rikers, he's so tall, it might be like 7 feet of water, and he can still breathe.
Say what?
Yeah.
Typically,
Sure.
the water.
Sure, but also the water would be rising.
Yes. I'm trying to get there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Does anybody have create or destroy water repair?
No.
Lauren?
Well, I am curious.
This
Because
was
I've got
fun.
like frostbite and ray of frost. If that would help.
Oh, ice sword.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, we can remember to use it this time.
Pretty much.
It's not that I didn't remember to use it. I never had, like, I had one opportunity to make an ice
Every
attack.
day.
I mean, that's fair.
And, like, because it was so much panic and not getting to do things,
Oh yeah,
I didn't remember.
No, 100%, 100%. I had so many things. I was like, oh, that would have been better.
Yeah.
Slowly lead to a trickle.